What's going on, guys? It's Lady V. So I'm back to tell you a little bit more about what's happened to Nick and Lex and where they're going to be since Tribe. If you were wondering, it's going to be in Space Station Gaming, and we get a little sneak peek of the main lineup, which is still unofficial, but official. And you'll get to see them in action. Stay tuned. You may have been wondering where Nick and Lex were going to wind up after moving away from Tribe Gaming. Tribe went all on the German side of things, so we have an all Tribe Gaming German team here. And Nick and Lex were looking for a new home, and they found the perfect fit. Today we got to officially see what is going to be the main lineup for Space Station Gaming. And this is the unofficial lineup. Our sources that were in there in chat with us have confirmed that it's not necessarily official because they haven't put it on Twitter, but this is what is looking like the main team that we're going to get to see that will be posted. So you're getting your unofficial sneak peek into what the lineup will be. Now, bear in mind that Lex was traveling today, which is why you don't see this. We know that it was 4 out of the 5 players that were going to be featured today. So you do get to see, of course, Nick, Agent 33, Gereticus, and JD9, and then we have Crazy Ryan filling in for Lex. But we did get to see the team doing phenomenal work in action through the French Clash Cup. Now, if you're not familiar with the French Clash Cup, they're doing great work, and we've even had my team, Alternate Attacks, up against French Poser. This was a great clan, and we also saw them doing wonderful work against Space Station Gaming. So a really awesome organization and league. I'll leave some of the information below, and if you want to tune in for more action, you'll get to see more, especially for Alternate Attacks, including next week in a match against MCES live on my Twitch channel, where we'll have ATN facing off against them. So really awesome stuff there from French Clash League, and definitely check out more. Follow them on Twitter and take a look at the amazing events that they have to come. So without further ado, if you wanted to see how incredibly close this war was, but how great the attacks were as well, and how great this team is going to be working together, stay tuned and take a sneak peek into the war. If you want to see more of those live streams and you want to see more of this, particularly from the beginning, you can head over to my Twitch, where the VODs are available. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because I want to hear what you think about this new team, the new home to Nick and Lex. Okay, I'm glad we're changing this topic, because I have a few people that I need to reach out to and offer some help to. So we've got Crazy 33. Stop it, Chaos. Stop it. I need some secrets on how to farm my account quick, other than using gems. So we got Crazy Ryan kicking us off here. Now, I've heard he's the master of crazy attacks. Now, we're not going to see anything super crazy coming through. We do have the Yeti smash. Zap Quaking to help open up and navigate the pathing, working through. And getting just a little bit in the core here, so we can most likely see. I would say the Royal Champ, but no, because the Queen's going to start this path off, moving straight in towards that multi. We'll want to see the Royal Champ helping cut around the outside edge. So a nice, easy path around, eliminating the single targeting Inferno and the Expo combination from range of the Queen. Just needs to re-navigate the path from the 9 o'clock side. So Sneaky Goblin's going to help set up a good funnel moving into the space. And that's exactly what we want to see. The Yetis need to get in there with the bowlers. But more importantly, we need those Yetis and bowlers to get the healers swapped over to them. So they're going to need to start taking on some damage. And we want to see the Queen working behind. But the Queen has started off with a good path and has cleared out quite a bit of the base here. Little time consuming, but it has a powerful push to come into the core. Siege Barracks on the outside is going to keep everything moving along. I like the use of the Ice Golem coming in. This is going to serve as a tank for that single targeting Inferno. And we do have the King actually distracting that scatter shot there. So that is perfect. Warden ability spared as we work through into the core towards the Town Hall, and the scatter shots we're taking on the most amount of damage. Queen's already burned through the ability, but we do have the Royal Champ to come through for support. With the Hogs taking the lead from the Siege Barracks, we want to see the RC coming in. knocking along that 12 o'clock side again to help with rotating the pathing here. But, ooh, we've lost out all the Yetis, all the bowlers. Queen manages to get the Town Hall down, and the Royal Champs use the ability. Good thing is we've got a nice, healthy Queen here for Ryan. The only unfortunate situation is going to be this Hound. Wizards did some nasty work knocking that off. Does it take down the P.E.K.K.A? Took down the P.E.K.K.A. Yeti struggle to try and get through. So we do have a few on the outside edge. There's not going to be enough time to finish this one up. Queen has enough power to get through the remaining defenses, but I'm really worried about the time here. Tsunami, thank you for... Ooh, Hard Time, thank you for the gifted subscription. Get some sublub in the chat. What's going on, Hard Time? How are you? Tsunami, if you're in the chat, make sure to give a shout out to Hard Time there, coming in with that gifted sub. Thank you so much. So Queen comes through again. It wasn't an issue of her taking on the damage. She could take on what is left, except there's not enough time. So we have Ryan starting off with a good percentage in that 90% range, exactly spot on where you'd want to be in this current meta. But we don't know how French Poser is going to come through. We saw some great plans from them up against ATN, but definitely a nice start here. What are you not shaming? Not shaming, just saying that's probably why. You do speak it when people speak Dutch to you? For what now, huh? That you're speaking Dutch? Yeah, that's but unfortunate. Captain Rocket, oh snap. Tsunami coming in and paying that love forward. Oh, I love this. I love this about Twitch that they do this. And thank you so much. So paying forward that gift that they got from Hard Time and paying it forward to Captain Rocket. I get some love in the chat while we take a look at this next hit coming in. From French Poser, we've got Badbox with some Ice Lalo. So we're going to kick it off with the Blizzard. Section off this base. Ooh, nice deep dive coming in towards that Queen, towards the scatter shot. He is going all in. Thank you again. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. So gets a Blizzard in, gets some of the value. Wait. Queen goes down, gets all of the value that he needs now. So with a single targeting Inferno on the outside edge, it is an easy pickoff for the heroes to actually work their way through. But we've got the Town Hall here over on the 9 o'clock side. So we want to pick this off as well. This could easily come into a nice shape up for a path. As for Lalo, especially with the air defense on the outside edge. But we will also have the RC to help move along. RC comes in for a nice big push. We not only want to take down the Town Hall, we want to get a little bit further through and likely see this multi-targeting Inferno go down. And potentially the air sweeper as well would be really nice in this one. I'm curious to see if he's going to have enough to get the Royal Champ down. Still hanging on to those abilities. Royal Champ sets off the Seeking Shield. Does wind up getting the air sweeper down. Doesn't make her way to the multi. Is she going to work back in? She's going to get distracted on the outside edge and get picked off here. So the multi remains, but we still have the Queen with her ability so she can work through. And she is going to take down. Oh, come on, Queen. Get stuck in a storage. She could have taken down the Royal Champ. Pups will take her down quickly at very least as the Queen works her way in to try and take out the multi fast. But the Loons are already in there. Towards a pathing. This allows them to split to the Expo and get that taken down so they completely bypass it. Either direction, it's fine. And we've got a nice solid push in with this Lalo. One more freeze for the back end. Still wants to worry a little bit about the Wizard Tower here with the combination of the Archer Tower and the single. But look at this Queen. She is absolutely on point, wrapping her way back around to take it on. Did not even need to use that freeze. Little preventative action there just to ensure, but with this ability, it would have been fine. This is a beautiful start here for Badbox of French Poser. And with this, they come in and claim an early lead. Nice work. Yeah, this was a sexy hit. I agree, Indy. What's going on, Boom? How are you doing? What is this flying, bubbly looking... You mean flying... Do you mean the Lalo? This Lalo thingy? Have you been away from the game this long, hard time? Or have you been hanging around Wassman too much with the witch spam? Oh, TT. TT. You are, who does that? Stana. You are not Stana. Lalo. When's the last time you saw Lalo hard time? His flying, bubbly looking comp. No, you. Someone said they never heard you speak Dutch. I swear you speak Dutch in every stream. I don't think you've ever gone a stream without speaking Dutch. What's going on, Ghost? A rare, unlikely fail by Ryan. It happens. It happens to the best of them. And that's the unfortunate thing with certain attacks, particularly like the smash style attacks, where you can easily have things just roll out of formation. So we've got Nick coming through. Part of the main SSG team. Unofficially, officially. It'll be official in about a month, I was told. Yeah. So Nick rocking up with, some dirty spam action. You guys know you love the dirty spam. Tsunami coming in with another gifted sub and gifting to his gifter. Hard time. Thank you so much, Tsunami. Thank you guys. Very much appreciated, especially paying that love forward. So Nick coming in, not with the dragons, not with the Lalo, not with the air. Coming in with some dirty stank witches. Ice Golems to do the tanking here. We've got them working along the outside edges. Wow, with the king, with the P.E.K.K.A. This is going to provide a little bit more cover for the value of the king to actually work along, which is nice. Spares the ability just a little bit longer through. Hard time. Oh my goodness. Hard time coming in with the gifted sub. Gifting to Gold Bomber. So much sub love in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Hard time. You guys are very generous. So reinforcing hogs coming out of the siege barracks, working right along in line with those witches. King going the distance here with this P.E.K.K.A. We've got the Royal Champ taking advantage of the tank. Look at this. King tanking for that scattered shot. That's going to give extra life to the RC ability here. So we can use it coming into the back end single targeting Inferno ideally. But we still have the Queen ability as well, which is exactly how you want to do this. With these witch attacks, with any of these big smash push type attacks that you're coming in, hero abilities at the very end easily save your raid and help smash through. So Queen's burn through the ability, trying to get to the single, but we've got the Warden's range to get it knocked out. Royal Champ didn't need to really do anything. We didn't need to see that Seeking Shield, because even when we're talking about time, where we have everything converging, there is more than enough time to get the job done, though the King might pose a little bit of a slowdown, but very smart to hold on to this minion. We also have a Wizard to help with a little bit more of the cleanup, but it'll be an easy pass by to get to that King podium, get the job done. So GG to Nick coming in with the first 3-star for Space Station Gaming. And let's see if SSG can hold some defense to try and get a little bit closer and regain some leeway here. Where did his witches go? They were in there a little bit. The main thing with these types of attacks is that if you can hang on to the abilities as long as possible, you have the cleanup going around the outside. As long as you've gotten about, I would say, 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through the base, and you have your, sometimes half, depending what you have on the back end. If you can get to that point and you have your Queen and RC abilities still intact and you have a little cleanup on the outside edge, you are going to be fine. Sizzo Friend getting the gifted sub from Gold Bomber. Thank you so much. You guys are on an absolute roll today. And actually just activated the hype train. Activated the level 1 hype train. Thank you. And if anybody does have that gifted sub now, if you're a new sub, make sure to hop on my Discord server if you're not already on there. Even if you're not a sub, hop on my Discord server. I do post when I do giveaways, and we do monthly sub-only giveaways. So this way you know when those sub-only giveaways are going down and what you're going to be getting. Bruh, that eagle, he was kind of nasty, but you handled it well. You handled it well, Nick. One shot 8 of your witches. But you kept your calm. You kept the abilities. And you were fine. You were GG. You didn't get flustered. I had no worries. Absolutely zero worries in that entire raid for you, Nick. Like, none. So we've got Yus coming in. Now, if Yus picks up the 3-star, he will hold the lead here for French Poser. Coming through with a hybrid. First one that we get to see. Hard Time coming through with the gifted sub to Nick. Thank you, Hard Time. And with that, we get the level 1 hype train complete. We've got the hype here, baby. So very patient, working his way through. One more super wall break to give this queen a little bit more access to clear out. Nice use of the blimp to help shape this up a little bit more. But we do need to start thinking about getting this hybrid going once we hit around the minute 45 to minute 30 mark. I'm actually not a Trump supporter, but we don't talk about politics here. And even if I was, what does that matter? You're obsessed with Nick? That's the only way I can ever say Nick's name. It has to be Nick. The real question is, who did Nick use on his primes? Ooh, who did you use your prime sub on? Who did you use your prime sub on? He's not going to tell. So he's got nice pathing here for the hybrid, but unfortunately losing out the queen early doesn't typically bode well for hybrids, though we do see hybrid with a very, very strong strategy that can turn around quickly and bring a high percentage even if it does fail. Bruh, if you're trying to get under my skin with that, nice try. What are we, 5? Are we 5? This is, come on. This is a bit unfortunate. 2 healers, 1 miner on the outside edge for the cleanup. World Champ's not going to be enough to get through this with those back-end singles. 2 of them nonetheless. Not enough power to get through this. So this is exactly what Space Station Gaming needed and wanted. And I know Crazy Ryan is sitting back happy because this keeps Space Station Gaming now in the lead. Going to be down by 11%. 2 healers. 1 shovel. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Lex is traveling today. So we've got 4 out of the 5 on the main official, unofficial lineup. Oh, he's meeting Burtis in Virginia. Very nice. That's awesome. Wait. Where does Lex live? I always think Lex is in California, but I don't think he is. I know Nick's in California. But Lex is like over yonder. Carbon's in Illinois. Lex is like Texas? Lex is Texas? Yes, Dallas. Yeah, Lex is Texas. There we go. Where in Virginia? Oh, you're in Virginia Beach. Ooh. Nick. Oh, NASA's in Florida. Shoot. I should know this. I should know this is American. Have you heard the Champions song? What is that? What's the Champions song? Lex is traveling to New York. You're doing a surprise. Woo! You're going to surprise me? Wear your masks. You have to quarantine for 14 days. Wear your masks. We have to social distance, you know. I really can't wait till COVID's over. I need some Clash meetups. I need some like actual time with people and meetups and events. I'd really like to say that. It would be nice. Lex is getting a new dog. Does he have a dog? He has a rabbit. Mochi. Okay. Agent 33 coming through with a Zap Lalo. What'd you knock out? Knocked out the scatter. Hey, bub. You might hear the dogs groaning a little bit. So a nice clear out of the chambers here. Ooh, Queen's got good access. So taking on the single, but more importantly, taking on the eagle early on. King doing epic tank here. We've got a little bit more value out of the Royal Champ for the cleanup and pathing. So this is shaping up perfectly. This is going to be, I know, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful Lalo. So we do want to see the Queen die out. That Expo targeting her is perfect because we don't have to worry about the Hound popping early on. Look at Agent taking care of those last remaining headhunters, keeps them in the poison with a minion. Very smart move, worth the investment not to worry about it. So Hound's in a perfect spot, just out of the way. He doesn't have an archer to pull it to the side, so this is as perfect as it's going to get. Half a Marv, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Does get the Yeti blimp into the town hall. Loons continue on their pathing, straight pushing towards the scatter shot with that warden ability to keep them safe. Gets right in that nice open clear safe zone to get the scatter out. And the back end on this is absolutely zilch. Nothing left to worry about once that scatter went down. GG to Agent. Hangs on to a couple of loons. Always a good idea, no matter what you're doing, to have a few loons for cleanup if need be, but also for some stray defenses on the outside edge to work through. Obviously not needed, including that last freeze spell. And with that, Agent 33 continues to hold the lead for Space Station Gaming. The bubbly floaty comp. Yes, it is. Bye base. It's like when you see those openers, as soon as you know you've picked up enough value, any potato Lalo, right, Nazar? Wait. I don't know, Nazar. Almost any potato Lalo is going to get the job done. Kimchi the cat. The cat is out of the bag. Is he really getting a dog? A cute puppy? Is he getting like a Barney Banks puppy? Oh my goodness, that dog. I can see Lex with like a cute little snuggly puppy. Like Barney Banks has. Rambo is the name of the puppy. This is like my best friend's brother when I was growing up. He wanted a dog, and he named it. They always had dogs, but they got this Yorkie Terrier, and he wanted to name it. He was insistent on naming it, so he named it Arnold Schwarzenterrier. That's what he named it, Arnold Schwarzenterrier. Lex is basically my best friend's brother. Agent is insanely OP. This is why we're really excited for this lineup. We've got just some incredible players coming together for the 2021 World Championships. It is going to be a very nice sight. Of course, we won't get to see Lex today, but he's here in spirit. You have both JD9 and JD in Mochinos. You're in Mochinos? Yeah, there's a lot of people in Mochinos that I'm seeing. Sunmaster's in Mochinos now. Daniel's in Mochinos. JD is in Mochinos. You've said multiple times that you're not JD9. Okay, let's see what Atrix can do for French Poser. Now, at this point, it is very close. If they pick up a 3-star, they're going to stay tied up, but they're just going to be down on the percentage by 11%. So what they want to do is try and keep some pressure applied to Space Station Gaming, hoping that they'll see a little bit of a slip up. But I don't know. We already patted Garrett's head for good luck. Isaac, thank you for the follow. JD9 is younger, better looking, and way better than you at this game. So Atrix rocking up with the drag bat attack. We've got the blimp sailing across. Now the path has not fully been cleared through the base, which is why we want this warden ability coming off while we sail it through. Helps to keep the blimp safely past any damage in the core of the base, any possible traps, plus that scatter shot. Gets right across where he needs to be. Town Hall goes down, and the dragons continue pathing into this core to finish up, taking out the scatter shot. We've got the bat bomb coming through on the outside edge. Now, problem with bat bombs that you will see is that they scatter around quite a bit. So you need to know where the main pack is going to be and where you're going to focus those freezes. Atrix knows this, waits very patiently for this main pack to push through to that back end wizard tower. And with that, he's got a nice clear sail to the 3-star here. So mission accomplished for Atrix. He wants to continue keeping this tied up as close as possible. So if they wind up seeing a slip up from Space Station Gaming, they could possibly slip in with the lead. Nice work here. Nice execution as well. JD9 is handsome. I don't know that I know what JD9 looks like. Do I? No, I don't know what JD9 looks like. What's going on, Mischievous Val? Good to see you. How are you today, miss? I don't think I know. Why isn't Lex on the main 5? So, Martin, we were told yesterday that today's lineup, we were going to see 4 of the 5 main players on the unofficial, official team, because it's not been announced on Twitter yet. That won't be for another month. And Lex so happens to be traveling today. You'll DM me a pic? If you announce Nick as Mochino's member on Twitter before SSG does, isn't he technically on your team? Wait, are you an esports org? I don't know if it's going to matter if you're not. You have to make yourself an official esports org. And then maybe. So yes, Lex is in the main 5. Yeah, pretty much. They're being very tight-lipped here with the information. Because they're not saying it like officially. They won't say this is official, but they're saying it's the main team. And the main team will officially be announced on Twitter in a month or so, once I get all the photos together. Can I show Nick's triple at the end? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can go through the replays. We can go through the trips and stuff afterwards. You sit on a throne of lies. What did Gabelson say? Why you pour milk on people in middle school? Who's pouring milk on people in middle school? Oh, JD9's PFP on Twitter is him? I don't know that I've ever looked. Wait, what did Gabelson say? JD9 looks like the guy that you poured milk on during lunch at middle school? Oh, why would you? No, you poured lunch on people in middle school? Wait, you poured you poured milk on people at lunch in middle school? There we go. I mean, you could pour lunch on people too. Why would you do that? That's not nice. Did you stick gum in people's chairs too? We were talking about that. I used to have to I had gum stuck on my chair once and I sat in it. It was like purposely put there. So I had gum on my butt. Yeah. Who didn't? Me? I didn't. Gab is trolling. I don't know. Are you a gum butt sticker? Let's see what JD9 has in store. So JD bringing us in. With the Lalo. So Blimp takes down the town hall. Nice and easy peasy. Opens up a good path for the queen. Doesn't have to worry about the town hall now. We'll have the RC Zap Trick coming through for the 9 o'clock side where he's already sectioned off around the single targeting Inferno chamber. But I'm really interested that with this queen charge, we have 3 wall breaks. So he's going for a nice deep dive coming through king to tank for the queen here. And we're going to see the queen pathing into the core. He wants to take the multi out. He wants to get rid of any possible damage inside that core there. Any of those traps, keep the loons pathing around it. So Royal Champ comes through, early seeking shield to knock out that single targeting Inferno to keep the queen on path and unscathed. Doesn't want that single targeting Inferno to come into tangles with the queen. Queen's got enough to focus on, including the enemy king and that defending archer queen as she works her way through. One more super wall break to get the queen access into the core where she's going to pick up the Expos, the multi, the air sweepers, and help with the pathing here overall. This is an absolutely beautiful push. And at this point, the only thing he may have to worry about is time. 55 seconds left to go, but with how simplified the pathing is, nice straight line push down to the 3 to 4 o'clock side of the base, he should be... Come on, loons. Come on, loons. Get through the eagle already. This king is doing some overtime work here. Queen still got the ability. I'm worried. Rage comes down because we need to see the single go down. We want the queen to help with the pathing. We want the rest of these defenses gone. Single does not quite go down, but the queen, come on. Oh, Binion takes it down. Can we get this done in time? Will this have enough to get it going? No, the king dies out. No more warden. Minions die out around because we still have that air defense on the back end. I should have shut my mouth. It was looking, I mean, come on. If we're talking about a matter, it's time. It was crushed. If there was another 15 to 20 seconds. Okay. This is exactly the opening that French Poser had been dreaming of. I think it's time to pat Gereticus's head. I know! I gotta pat his head. It's like rubbing the Buddha belly. We gotta rub. Come on, Gereticus's head. We need some good luck here. SSG is either 90% or 100%. Pretty much. So this does leave a huge opening right now for French Poser. SSG needs to hold on to a defense. It was so unfortunate. It was such a nice start too. I mean, we all know JD9's OP, but sometimes time will get the better of you. The best thing at your old school there were the old wood double lay chairs. I don't know what those are. And the plate feathers a little bit at once, but I don't. What you put like a whoopee cushion on the chair? I don't know what kind of chairs those are. You're gonna play main SSG tomorrow night? Here doing your homework. Okay, so Gereticus, JD9, Nick, Lex if he's playing, Ryan if he's playing, and Agent. You heard it. Hold my beer. You also heard it here. Change those bases or bait the heck out of them. Do something dirty and nasty to get Wheezy since he's trying to do his homework. So we've got Briz coming through with the Super Witches. Now, biggest problem for the Super Witch strategy is time. That's about the only thing that typically denies it, though we do have two witches on the outside edge. Not ideal, but it can help a lot with the cleanup here and also with the time factor, as long as you can hang on to hero abilities as long as possible. Because the queen still has her ability, she's going to be able to try and work her way through the eagle that remains. We actually want to see her working along towards the Tesla farm, where Champ doesn't have enough to get to the multi. Queen's an easy pick to get that on. But because the queen kind of redirects herself, are we going to see a problem here? Yes. Queen dies out. We've got a minute 21 on the clock. There is still some time left for these witches to work around. Still going strong. We've got 3 witches taking care of the cleanup. They have to wrap their way all the way around this base, nearly halfway around this base to get the job done. Warden trying to help out. There is certainly... I'm going to say, well, I don't want to say certainly. There is not going to be quite enough time on this one, is my best guess. Because we still have to get up to the storage. It is a nice move to have the archers and the minion taking care of the siege shop. But only 35 seconds left. And even though we have the openings in the walls, it's just very, very slow moving. Don't jinx it again. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not jinxing it. There's 21 seconds left. He's got to get through 2 storages. There's just not enough time to get up there and get the 2 storages taken down. Watch a Nova match. You wish someone would 1-star so you feel better about yourself as a human. Ouch! Ouch, Gold Bomber. So with that, Briz brings in the 95%. It is not enough to bring them where they need to be percentage-wise going up against Space Station Gaming in a tied match. Brings them closer, but not quite where they need to be. So Space Station Gaming hanging on with the lead here. This is coming down to the wire. Quick in chat, because we are tied up. We've got Gereticus. Okay, question is, am I gonna jinx Gereticus? Was me patting his head? Have I already jinxed him? Is Space Station Gaming gonna get the win? Are they gonna pull in the 3-star? Or are they going to fall a little bit short? Is French Poser going to come through and swipe it away? We're going to see if this is a lucky Gereticus pat or not. Where does Vala go? What's ATN's main 5 this season? Same as it was last season. It's Vala, Ast, Boom, Yo-Yo, and Linade. Joey Jordan. Joey Jordan. Jonathan Danny Donnie. That's what it is. Wheezy, put your defenses in places. It's hard for bubbly floaty comes to drop the bubbles on your defense. Oh. So, what do you guys think? Should we put a quick poll in the chat? No, he's gonna come in any second. Yes or no in the chat? Did Lady B already jinx Gereticus? Yes or no in the chat? Did I already jinx Gereticus? Big yikes. Yes. Yes? Yeah. Yeah? Come on. Really? Of course? Okay. Should I just stop rubbing his head, patting it? I mean, do we just take him away altogether? Does the... No, bears do that. I don't know. Does he? I don't know if he... There are no woods at the Vatican. I've been to the Vatican. There are no woods there. You're alone in this with your no choice. See, you at least have some faith in me. You have like a little bit of ounce of faith in me here. I don't have it. Ugh. Where's the sage? I need... Okay, no jinx zone. No jinx zone. Come on. So, final attacks coming in. It's Space Station's War to Lose. So, we're going to watch Gereticus here. See if he can get the job done. If it's a 2-star, it gives the opening for French Poser to get the win if they pick up a 3-star. Or we're going to have to see what percentage turns into. I'm worried. I think there's about a 6% differential that they'd have to account for. 6, 7. So Gereticus coming in with a big push, coming in with the Hero Dive Lalo. Wall Wrecker to lead the way, work its way through, brings in those Ice Golems to do extra power, extra tanking. Are we going to have the Royal Champ coming in? We see the Zap Quake lining up and the Royal Champ powering through here. Did he get a nice spread on the multi? Yes, he did. That Seeking Shield. Ooh. And the Zap, just enough to take that out. So the core is eliminated, but we need more than this. We still have the Queen ability. We want to see that scatter go down. We do have a nice shape of path, but we also have to worry about the time, right? We had that issue with JD's attack. It was a beautiful opener, beautiful starter. It fizzled out a little bit. So this is where you want to make sure to make up for any possible time issues. Now, no, we're not going to have the Queen still standing in this one, but she does actually help a little bit more in the core, taking on those storages. Loon pathing needs to push in a little bit. We need to see that air sweeper go down. Headhunters are on it. They're trying to take this down. Heroes are all down for the count, so the headhunters get their job done. And the loons have a perfect path to move along, hanging onto one loon for the back end, for the Archer Tower Mortar combination here. Loons coming through to sweep in. Need to get this Wizard Tower down fast. Single's not a big issue. Single poses less of a threat as the loons work along. 1 minute, 1 second left to go. Still have more defenses on the back end, but these loons have it covered. Gereticus coming in, dropping down the 3-star. Those lucky pats and rubs did their job. And Lady B, I feel like I should shut up right now because it still could, you know, like I could ruin it somehow, but it's not. Do you see how nervous I get? I don't want to jinx Gereticus. He is the lucky charm. That's all you got to do. Rub his head, pat his head, say, good job, Garrett. Pulling in the win. GG Space Station Gaming. And this is a beautiful combination and lineup of the team that we will get to see. Of course, we're missing out on Lex, who is traveling today. But we got to see 4 out of the 5 of the main lineup for Space Station Gaming that we will get to see for the 2021 World Championship lineup.